Do you ever feel like the more you focus on cutting back or going completely sober, the more obsessed you are with alcohol? What's up, my free and powerful friend? I'm Maggie Jensen, Magnify Maggie, the creator of the Magnify Method. I'm an alternative recovery coach and harm reduction specialist, and I'm here to help you learn to think different in order to drink different or never again. So, settle in. We're gonna learn some new things today, and I really want to teach you some out-of-the-box recovery methods. Make sure you subscribe because I'm gonna be dropping 2 videos per week. We're gonna have so much fun, so let's get into it. Tell me if this has ever happened to you. You focus really hard on going out and moderating, saying, I'm only having 2 drinks tonight. And then those are the nights that you end up really wasted. Or you try the AA method or the 12 steps and you're working the system, but all of a sudden you're sitting around ruminating over just alcohol. You might even notice that I'm sitting here in my at-home bar. We're gonna talk about ways to actually stop white-knuckling your way to sobriety, making this alcohol a non-factor, and getting you to the point where you're not chasing sobriety, but you're chasing happiness, and sobriety follows. All right, let's break it down psychologically. Did you know that your mind doesn't understand stop doing something? It doesn't understand quit or you shouldn't do that. All it knows is that you're thinking over a subject and it really wants to work hard to match your thoughts with your reality. So subconsciously, when you're thinking, I need to stop drinking, your mind is gonna go to work to make you hypersensitive to alcohol in every aspect of your external reality. The subconscious mind is really mind-blowing. So let's learn a little bit more. Did you know that skiers are taught not to avoid trees, but to rather search for the open paths? They actually know that if they focus on not hitting trees, they'll have accidents. So psychologically, they're taught to find the openings and the clearings so that they have the safe ski sets down the mountain. Now let's back this up to a positivity doctor back in the 1920s. Dr. Norman Vincent Peale said that the recovery approach, the prescription to any problem, is to take your mind off of the problem and put it on the image you wish to create, which is a really different narrative to a lot of recovery approaches, specifically the most popular AA and the 12 steps being, don't set your goals on anything else. You just have to struggle for sobriety. Whereas Magnify Method, we say, take your mind off of that sobriety and put it on the lifestyle and visualizing who you are without letting this stuff back here affect you whatsoever. You can literally create a life where alcohol is a non-factor. I've done it for myself and I've seen my clients flourish and thrive from that. When you take your mind off of the struggle and put it on the image you want to create, you start to shift your own energy, your mindset. And let me tell you, it's 95% in mindset and only 5% strategy. So when you can take your mind off the problem and put it on the image you wish to create, you start to feel differences in your day. You start to be excited to wake up versus dreading, how am I gonna make it through one more day without alcohol? So let's dive a little bit deeper into the psychology here to understand the role of your subconscious mind. Understand that your subconscious mind is a fertile field, as Earl Nightingale would put it. It will take whatever you plant in it. You can plant something fruitful, like wheat and grain, or you can plant something poisonous, like nightshade, and it's gonna return it. It's impersonal and immoral. So whatever you believe to be true, it's gonna start manifesting that. And how did I go from Hot Mess Express, literally chugging things out of these bottles every day just to make it through, to the point where I can walk past this multiple times a day without even looking at it and giving it power? Well, I stopped believing that this stuff had any control over me. I stopped believing that this stuff would make my life any better. I stopped giving it power. Remember, what you give energy to grows, so it's time to starve the darkness. Every time you feel like drinking, every time you feel powerless, ask yourself, how can I train myself or teach myself that I'm actually powerful? How can I learn that I am literally controlling every aspect of my life? Well, I can train myself, I can teach myself, and I can experiment daily with just doing something different than letting these bottles win. So here's the mindset that I want you to take forward and move with faith and grace with into your free and powerful lifestyle. I want you to start looking at this stuff as non-essential. It's inconvenient. It gets in the way of your happiness. Remember to stop giving it power, stop romanticizing about it, and break up with it. See it as non-essential. Remember, if you're romanticizing about it, you have it up on a pedestal. We don't want that, but we also don't want to fear it. We don't want it down in the pits because then it's still controlling us. We need to see it as neutral because guess what? It is just that. It's just alcohol. It's just this liquid sitting in a bottle until you give it power. So take your power back. As you can see, I'm so passionate about this. My life has taken a complete 180 turn, and I look back at my old self-image and I'm just so proud of where I am now. And that's why I'm starting this channel for you to experience the same amazing wins that I have. I have quite literally taken a quantum leap from being the recipient of multiple DUIs, almost 16 years of dangerous binge drinking and addictive behavior, to now being an entrepreneur, very healthy, working out every day, loving life, and enjoying every moment without needing to drink. And in fact, I don't even want to drink. I look at it and I think, ugh, that's gonna get in the way of my energy and my fun. So we're really just scratching the surface today. I want you to rewatch this several times because that's the first law of learning, repetition. There's things that I said here that can quite literally change your life if you take your own power back. So we're gonna be diving into a lot more over the times together, so make sure you subscribe. I wanna help you find your passion for life again. Remember, until next time, think different in order to drink different, or never again.